Well, business is booming in the Triad. We don't want you to get left behind on anything happening in your town. Companies are trying to keep up labor numbers to support major distribution centers. More hotels are setting up shop, and major healthcare systems continue competition.
Well, we're focusing on all three this morning. John Joyce from the Triad Business Journal is joining us with the scoop. So let's get started with the Amazon, FedEx, Publix, the major distribution centers that are coming to the Triad area, and they're looking for people to work.
Absolutely. We are told that Amazon and Publix are going to bring about 500 to 1,000 jobs each. FedEx Ground hasn't put a number on theirs yet, but we're looking for probably about the same. And these are skilled positions. So Amazon raised their minimum wage to about $15 an hour. These other two facilities are going to have to do something competitive or otherwise incentivize their jobs to attract talent. But as we know, the labor pool here is pretty tight right now.
Yeah, it's tough to find people qualified to fill those positions, much less just bodies to fill some positions. It's going to be a challenge.
Well, we might have to look outside the area to bring talent in. So, you know, that's always a good thing that could benefit the real estate market as well. So
these are high-paying jobs starting anywhere from $50,000 on up.
Right.
Nice.
Yeah, hotels, also a big topic of conversation. We've seen the development before our eyes for the past few years in downtown Greensboro. We're talking 3 up-and-coming hotels in Greensboro, at least 1 in Winston-Salem.
Right.
What's the status on those projects?
This is kind of what we've been waiting for. The Hyatt Place is ready to open in March.
Oh, wow.
So reservations, I think, in April from what we've seen so far. The other two, the Westin and the Hampton Inn and Suites, are starting construction this year. Then out in Winston-Salem, you've got a Courtyard by Marriott coming as well.
Nice.
But don't forget about High Point. You got the baseball stadium going up out there.
right.
Perfect opportunity for a hotel. Enito Cobain, the president of High Point University, is supposedly involved there, and he's a man who gets things done.
Yeah, absolutely. With a new baseball stadium and a growing university, you almost need more hotels than what's currently there.
Right.
Yeah, we've seen at least a delay in the Hyatt project. You said that is expected, though, with any large-scale hotel development.
Anytime you have construction going on, you're going to run into weather delays, things like that. So always a tentative target date for completion.
Okay.
All right, well, let's move on to the Triad Hospitals.
Sure.
The competition continuing to heat up, especially since, as you mentioned, minimum wage in some companies is rising. At Cone Health, they just increased their minimum wage to $15, or they will in the next few years. Wake Forest Baptist, Novant, they are sure to have some changes their way as well. Is there a strategy in place when it comes to competition with hospitals?
Well, the pursuit seems to be to get the wages up to about $15 an hour. We're seeing that in many different industries. But right now it's about narrow margins. Higher healthcare costs are forcing the hospitals to look at new ways to bring in revenue and keep costs down. So you're going to see more urgent care facilities, more specialty clinics, and even in some areas where one hospital might not have branched out and another one was in that territory, they're starting to bleed over. These boundaries are kind of disappearing as they're looking for opportunities to increase revenue.
Yeah, it'll be a process that we continue to follow because we are the home to exceptional healthcare here in the Triad, but you want it to be accessible, you want the employees to be happy, and ultimately healthcare as low as possible.
Yeah, affordable.
Yeah.
It's about increasing the access to care while keeping the costs down.
Yeah, two important things. Thanks so much, John. We appreciate your insight this morning.
Happy New Year.
And thanks for the scoop on that hotel and possibly coming to High Point. That
Exciting.
was new info. You can get all the Triad local business news at triadbusinessjournal.com.